Good morning, dear students. How are you all? I hope everything is fine with you people. Stay at home, stay safe. Now we are going to have Standard 7 English section, Unit 2 Grammar part. Let's see what is present perfect tense, past perfect tense, future perfect tense. Okay? Now, let's start with reminding section. Hope you people know what is simple present tense. What is present tense, ma'am? Present tense is actually happens now, which happens in the present. Okay, today. What happens in the present is present tense, simple present tense. The word always, usually, often, sometimes, or never shown how often thing happens. Okay, you can use these examples in your day-to-day life. You can make it a habit of it. Okay, and simple present tense is also have a plus yes also. What is plus yes? What is plus means verb. Verb plus yes. Okay, verb plus es and verb plus ies in the plural form. So in singular thing, plural thing, you people can add es in the plural form. Okay, simple present tense. Here for example, Mary feeds her dog. Feeding is a action word. Action is nothing but verb. Okay, verb plus yes. Mary feeds her dog. Okay, so simple present tense. Simple past tense means along with the auxiliary verb, did is added after the subject. Okay, the main verb stays in the base form. Not is added after the auxiliary verb did. Okay, for example, I did not want to read a book. I did not want to read a book. I is subject over here. Okay, I is subject and did is added after the subject. So I did not want to read a book. We did not study for the exam. He did not talk to the teacher. They did not work on the computer. Okay, work is verb. Okay, before the verb and after the subject can be added in the simple past tense. Okay, for example, adding er to the word tells that the action already happened. Verb that actually happened is called as past tense. Okay, past tense is nothing but which has already happened, that is yesterday. Okay, remember yesterday. Okay, it is raining. It is raining is nothing but simple present tense. Now it is raining means it is raining. Yesterday it has rained means you can say it rained yesterday. Okay, yesterday. Ed, see, along with ed. What is future tense? The future tense is a verb tense used to talk about something that will happen or will be true in the future. In the future, that is tomorrow, it may happen. Okay, so it will happen. You can add it will happen in the future, that is tomorrow. Okay, for example, he'll be here soon. I'll give you a call. What will you do? It will be sunny tomorrow. Okay, will. You can add will along with the future tense. All this you people know, right? Already you people are familiar with these things. I'm just reminding you people. Okay, for our next section, I'm just giving you some hints. Okay, simple future tense. This is for your reference. You people can remind to this. Okay, all this is for your examples. You can try and remind of your thing. I am so sleepy and tired. I will get you some coffee in the future tense. Okay, in the future tense. Will, shall can also be added to also be added to verb. Okay, along with the verb, you can also add will, shall for future tense. For past tense, you have to add ed. Okay, simple tense nothing. You can write as it is. Is in case of plural means you can add yes. Okay. This is 10 examples of future tense. You can go through it, okay, for your remembrance. Okay, children, shall we start this perfect tenses? Okay, we have already go through what is simple present and simple past and simple future. Let's go to the next thing. Okay, that is present perfect tense. Okay, perfect tense is present perfect tense tells us that an action is incomplete. Action is complete at this time. Okay, whichever action that already happens, that is actually completing at this moment means that is present perfect tense. For example, I have completed my homework. Okay, I have finished my lunch. I have completed my drawing. I have completed my project. Okay, so you have completed at this moment. So you are telling that now, just now you have completed means you can say that as a present perfect tense. Okay, let's go to definitions. Okay, present perfect tense is used to describe action that began in the past and continues into the present or has just been completed. That is what, children, I told you, right? Already you have started that work yesterday itself, but now you have completed means, and that comes to present perfect tense. For example, I have played, he and she played. Okay, present perfect in definition as a verb form, the most common use of the past participle is to form what are known as the perfect tenses. They are called perfect because they refer to action that have been or will be completed. Okay, present perfect tense means active voice means subject plus have or has plus verb 3 plus object. Okay, if it is passive voice means you can have subject plus have or has plus been plus verb 3 plus by plus object. Active voice is direct voice. Passive voice is indirect voice. You are telling someone already did. That you are telling means that is passive voice. For example, she has written the letter. Okay, that is active voice. She has written the letter. Okay. The same sentence can be turned into as passive voice means the letter has been written by her. Same meaning only, meaning does not change, but the sentence and the formation of the sentence is changing. That is what the passive voice. Okay, now this is just image for you. For your reference I did this. Present tense, the action finished sometime before now. Specific time is not important. Okay, see, this boy started to run in the past, from the past, isn't it? The boy started to run from the past. Now he is coming to the present. He is coming, running and coming, right? So he can run and go. He will run and go to the future also. Means that is present perfect tense. For example, Michael has jogged. He is doing his jogging, isn't it? Yes, he has jogged already. Already he has started to jogging, right? Now he is doing in the present tense also, and that is called as present perfect tense. Very simple thing, ma. Don't get complicated. Okay, try to understand it. If it is any doubts or if you people are not understanding, if I am not clear to you people means you can ask me in the live sections. Okay, very good. Now I'll give you some examples. Okay, in the brief, present tense means subject. Subject means what? What is subject? I, you, they, we. Person, number of persons. Okay, first person is the subject. Helping verb means have. You have to add have in the perfect tenses. In the simple sense that you should not or you should not have you should not have to add anything. You can write as simple as it is possible. But in the perfect tenses you have to add have or has. Okay, with the main verb. Decided. Okay, finished means it has completed, isn't it? It has completed. Over means you have to add ed. We have already told you in the past tense you have to add ed. Okay, just because this is present perfect tense you have to add have in front and ed also with the verb. Okay, lost, chosen and gone. Okay, now present perfect tense. Positive form means you have to add has or have plus V3. Okay. If it is negative form means negative means what? No, not, isn't it? So you have to add just not. Okay, with the has or have plus V3. Okay, question form means has plus have plus subject plus V3. No need of adding not and all. Okay, questioning means no need of adding, isn't it? Yes. Now, present perfect tense is used to express an event that shared in the past, that started in the past, and the impact of the event is now continuing or long ruining event that started in the past and still it is going on. This tense is used to express actions completed recent past. Okay. For positive means I have seen. Negative means I have not seen. I haven't seen. Question: have I seen? Okay, you have to change your voice also. You have to change your accent also while talking English. You have to change your accent also. For giving an answer means you have to tell in the statement form. For asking question means you have to add in the question mark. Okay, super. Now let's go to next one. You have seen. You have not seen. That is, you haven't seen. Have you seen? Same thing for all those things. I, you, he, she, it, we, you, they. Same thing for all the subjects. Okay. Now, present perfect tense is finished action. For see, in the green color circle I have given you perfectly. Finished actions. Okay, past start பண்ணிட்டு now they have continuing, isn't it? So that is why finished actions. Recent completed. Now you are completed. In the present you have completed. No, recently you have completed. Unfinished actions. It may continue to the future also. Life experiences, accomplishments, changes over time, multiple actions at different times. Okay. Present perfect tense for that I have already told you. Subject plus have or has plus past participle. Okay. Subject means what? I have tried. Past participle, correct? Past participle means try is simple word. Past tense means tried. Okay, ed, you have to add ed along with the verb. Sushi, I have tried sushi. Okay, yes, the same sentence for negative and the same sentence for question also. Okay, in this sentence present perfect simple tense. Unfinished, how long? I have known Karan since 1994. That means what? You have already know her from 1994 until now. Right? For that you have to use since. Okay. Now, she lived in London for 3 years. Unfinished time. I have seen her this month. Okay. Present result. I have lost my keys. Now, news. The Queen has given a speech. That is the real news, no ma? She have already started to prepare the news, but now she has delivered her statement. So that is what it has recent. Past perfect. Now let's start learning what is past perfect tense. Okay. Now, past perfect tense is the form of the past perfect tense is had plus past participle of the verb. For example, the past perfect tense tells us about an action that took place before another action in the past. Okay, that took place before the another action. Okay, already something happened in the past, and before that happens, no, and that is called as past perfect tense. Okay, for example, the train had left before he reached the train. That means the train has already left. Okay, can you understand? The train has already left before he reached. He did not reach the train. Before he goes, the train left. Can you people understand, ma? Here also they have given some examples. See, when we reached the school, the bell had already rung. Okay, the ringing of the bell happened first. Okay, already the bell has rang, and after that only they have reached the school. Can you understand? The action has already happened. The bell has already rung. After that only they have reached the school. They have, and that means they are late, isn't it? Now, the past perfect tense. When he arrived to the train had left. Okay, ma? Can you understand what I have told you? Past perfect tense is describe action completed before the past moment we are talking about. This tense bears the same relation to the past time as the present perfect tense does to now. Okay, see in the present tense we are already seen what is present perfect tense means. Action has already started in the past and completed in the present. Okay, but in the past perfect tense, action already happened in the past and completed in the past itself. Okay, ma. Same simple thing. Completed in the past itself. It does not come to present. Okay, that is what past perfect tense. Okay. Now, the action finished before another action or time in the past. See, this boy is jogging from the past, started from the past, and he did not reach to present itself. Okay, Michael had already jogged by the time we ate. Okay, the same time they have already ate also. They have finished their lunch or dinner or whatever. I mean breakfast or whatever. And before that he has completed his jogging also. The same time. Both the action happened in the same time. Past perfect tense means subject plus had plus past participle plus remaining object or whatever. Okay, subject means she. Had, you have to add had. Past participle means ed. Verb plus ed is past participle. Okay, the test, that is the object. Okay, for in the negative form, she s, that is subject plus had not plus participle plus object. For example, she had not finished her test. Questioning means had plus subject plus participle plus object. Had she finished the test? Same thing, see? Same thing. Had asked, had looked, had been, had waited. Okay, all this is past perfect tense. Let's see how to use all these things. Past perfect tense means had plus participle. See, usage of these words to describe an action finished before another past action. For example, Richard had gone out when his wife arrived in the office. Okay, his wife also reached the office, but before that itself he left. Okay, same. Describe an action that happened before a specific time in the past. Christine had never been to an opera before last night. To describe cause and effect, I got stuck in traffic because there had been an accident. To emphasize the result of an activity in the past, I have been to London twice by the time I got job in New York. Can you get my point, ma'am? Now, let's see. Had plus past participle. First, a completed activity. Okay, in the past itself. First, an action is already completed. Something has already over. Okay, and after that, and related to that, something happening. No, something has already happened. No, and that is called as present past perfect tense. Ma. Okay, see, first an action is completed, and another activity also completed in the past itself. Okay, present. For present it doesn't came itself. Okay. Past perfect affirmative, that is how to form sentences. Singular and plural. Singular means I, you, he, she, it. All this is subjects. Along with the subject you can add had. Okay, after that you have to add participle along with the verb. Here found is verb, that is its original verb is find. Find can be converted to past tense, means it can change as found. Okay, same thing. Closed, thought. Think can be changed to thought. Talk can be changed to talked. Clean can be changed to clean. That is ed. Adding ed is participle. Adding ed is participle. Past participle. Please do remember, ma. Please do remember. Adding ed along with the past tense is past participle. Okay. Simple thing. Simple. Very simple. Past perfect tense rules. In the past tense we have had and third form of verb, that is past participle we have, isn't it? Yes. He had taken the selfie. He had committed suicide. It had rained. I have found my phone. That is, the phone has already lost. Now he has found it. Okay. So, I had found my phone. In the question form, we can have why, where, how, when, along with the had and plus subject plus verb plus object or complement or adjective or whatever it is. Okay. For example, how had she? How had Sarah washed clothes before the light went off? How had managers completed? Managers are a single person. Manager is a person, first name. Okay. How had manager completed the assigned project before the meeting was called? Who had used the phone before I tried to use? Somebody has already used his phone before he took. Okay, that is what he is asking. Who had used my phone before I took? Okay. What had happened? What had upset them before the party began? Okay. Now, past perfect examples. All this is past perfect example. For example, I can say you subject plus had plus participle plus another verb plus object. Okay. Past perfect tense means had plus participle. That was I already told you, isn't it? John is a subject, had is a verb, and started along with the verb you have to add had. Ed is a past participle. The music before I arrived. For example, past perfect tenses. First action is already completed. And another action also completed in the past itself means that is called as past perfect tense. Past perfect tense. Okay. Now, action finished before another past action that I have already explained you. How long to a point? How long it has completed? Okay, to the related things. Okay, unreal thing in the past. See, the film has started before we arrived. Film has already started in the 8:30 itself, in the past itself. Okay, these are all the interrogative sentences, ma. She had cleaned the room when I got home yesterday. Before he goes itself, she cleaned the room. Words like after, before, when, until can also be used in the sequences, ma. And the next one is future perfect tense. We have already seen present perfect, past perfect, and now we are going to learn about what is future perfect tense. How to form the future perfect tense with many examples. Okay, the future perfect tense is used to describe the actions that will be finished by some specific time or date in the future. Present perfect means already action happened in the past and completing in the future, or it may continue, and that is called as present perfect tense. Past perfect tense means already action happened in the past and the result is also happened in the past itself, means past perfect tense. Now, future perfect tense is action already happened and it will be continuing in the future only. That means that is called as future perfect tense. Okay. Future perfect tense is used only in a few situations. The future perfect is composed of two elements, that is to have, will have plus the past participle of the formation. For example, subject plus will have plus past participle of the main verb. He is subject over here, will have plus past participle. Main verb is finish, participle is ed, that is finished. He will have finished. Introduction. First, the future perfect tense is quite an easy tense to understand and use. The future perfect talks about the past in the future. It expresses the idea that something will occur before another action in future. It can also show that something will happen before a specific time in future. Okay, and these are all the rules for future perfect tense. For singular means you have to add will have plus third form. For plural also means you have to add will have. In the future perfect tense you have to add only will have along with the main verb. Just remember this, only will have you have to add. Okay, for present tense you have to have. For past tense you have to add had. For future perfect tense you have to add will have in both the cases. Okay, future perfect tense is subject plus will plus have plus past participle that we have already seen. For positive sentence means you will have to add he will have done it by this evening. For negative means he will not have done, not means negative, done it by this evening, will have done it by this evening, question mark. For questioning means you have to add question mark and that is necessary. Okay, future perfect tense means positive form is having, you have to have negative and question also. Now, and these are all the examples for this. Future perfect tense is used to explain an action expected to be completed before a certain time in the future, and you may not be knowing the exact time, but it will be completed in the future and that you will know, and that means that is called as future perfect tense. Okay, you are getting my point, isn't it? If at all any doubt you can ask me in the Google Meet. Okay, and these are all the rules, ma. For positive means you have to add I will have started. For negative means I won't have started. Question mark means will I have started. For examples, see, by next week we will have earned lots of money. We don't know the exact time, but in the future it will happen, right? You know that will happen. So you are adding this into the future perfect tense. Now, I will have prepared breakfast by the time the children woke up. I will have. Children, before the children woke up, she said she will be preparing the breakfast. Future perfect tense rules is subject plus will have plus verb 3 plus object. Child will have been playing. Children will have been playing. For singular, same. Child is singular and children is plural. Okay. As a verb form, the most common use of the past participle is to form what are known as the perfect tenses. They are called perfect because they refer to action that have been or will be completed in the future. You see, Michael jogging. You remember this image? Future perfect tense, that will have the action will be finished before another time or action in the future. See, he has started to run from the past and he reached now, and he is reaching in the future also. For example, Michael will have jogged already when we eat. Okay, the future perfect tense is used with the following expressions: before, till, until, by the time, by then, etc. Okay, note that till and until are mostly used in the negative sentences. Okay, she will have finished the report by tomorrow. By tomorrow, future. Tomorrow is the future. She won't have completed the report till or until by 6 o'clock. She may not be completing it, it seems. Future perfect tenses will have plus past participle. Past participle is nothing but along with the main verb you have to add ed, and that is past participle. Okay. See, action has already happened in the past, but it will be completing in the future itself. So at this time the future activity will be completed. Simple. Forming the future tense. The future tense of the future perfect tense of a verb is formed with or will have, shall have plus participle form of the verb. For example, you can have this sentences. First one is we will have shifted to our new home by next week. Shifted is past participle of the verb shift. I shall have learned English by the end of this year. Future perfect tense. Learn. So these are all the 10 following sentences for perfect tense. Example. Okay. And now this is the main example for all the 3 perfect tenses, that is present perfect tense, past perfect tense and future perfect tense. Okay, if you have go through this, you can get the point easily. You can easily remember what is perfect tenses. Okay ma'am. Okay, now we have learned in the section what is present perfect tense, what is past perfect tense and what is future perfect tense along with the example, isn't it? Hope that will be very clear for you people, and hope you will get to know all the points. If at all any doubts, you can ask me in the Google Meet. We'll clarify and we'll have the revision section also. Okay, bye.